Aerosmith fans? Yeah? Yeah? Anyone? Yeah? Good morning, Unity Atlanta Church. Great to see you all here. We'd love to invite you to sing along with the next one. We'll have some lyrics on screen, but I think you'll get the picture here. I feel the Spirit moving in me. 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 I feel the joy. I feel the joy moving in me. 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 I feel the peace 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 moving in me. I feel the vision. I feel the vision moving in me. 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 I feel the presence. I feel the presence in me. I feel the presence moving in me. I feel the presence moving in me. I feel the presence moving in me. I feel the Spirit. I feel the Spirit moving in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me. Last time, I feel the Spirit in me. I feel the Spirit moving in me.
Well done, all. Happy Sunday. Good morning. Namaste. The Spirit in me truly welcomes, honors, embraces, and rejoices in the Spirit in you. And let us begin this time together, fully in the Spirit, with prayer. Today, let us give thanks that we are gathered here in beloved community as we feel the Spirit of life, divine life energy flowing in and through us now. As we feel alive to our own radiance, let us notice our rich inner resources, all the gifts of God that help us know what we truly value, truly love, and truly appreciate in ourselves, in our lives, in others, and in the world around us. Today, as we remember God's everlasting grace, God's infinite compassion, and God's unconditional love, let us know the truth of who we are and whose we are. Let us honor our feelings, as the divine messengers they are, so we may be healed through and through in body, mind, and soul. Let us live more fully as the divine expressions of God we are here to be, so we may feel peace and harmony within ourselves, and so we may bring peace and harmony to our world. Together, let us know this, claim this, and affirm this, and especially let us allow it to be so. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Well, it is so wonderful to have you all in the sanctuary this morning and tuning in from our Unity Atlanta Church worldwide virtual community as we continue our Fall Faith series on spiritual tools that we can use to create and live our best lives. And so we can go throughout the week knowing the truth of who we are and what's going on in our lives. And whether you're joining us for the very first time today, virtually or in our building, know that there is something here that is stirring the spirit within you to bring your soul more radiance and more of that true expression that is the presence of God you are. If you are in our building for the very first time, please stop after the service, say hi to me and the board member who's with me, so we can just greet you and officially, formally welcome you into the fold. We love welcoming each other into the fold. It's one of the highlights of the service. We do it at this time when we say namaste. The Spirit in me truly honors the Spirit in you. Let us take a moment right now and greet one another and say namaste. Come up to the microphone if you want. Greet someone virtually. Happy Sunday. So great to have you with us always.
Christ in you. Namaste. 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 My heart singing. Namaste. The Christ. Namaste. Beholds the Christ in you.
And namaste to you. It is wonderful to see you on this third Sunday of October. Crisp weather, but with the sun shining. And every month is every day is a time to celebrate. But on third Sundays, we normally celebrate birthdays. Our birthday guys are on the scene. If your birthday is in October, please stand. And if you're out there in virtual land, we salute you too. Let's give our birthday people a hand. Oh, quite a few. All right. I love it. I love it. Oh, and the band is getting into it. Just go. Hey, every month we add a little bit more flavor to it, and I love it. Oh, wow. When I did a little research about October, I found out that October used to be the 8th month, thus octo, which means 8 in Latin. And 8 symbolizes wealth, prosperity, peace, fertility, all that good stuff. And as you guys know, October is one of the main months that we harvest. So my prayer for you, October babies, is that as you start the beginning of your personal new year, that you will continue to harvest. You already know you have it. Continue to harvest that peace, that abundance, that wealth that our God gives us all. Happy birthday. Thank you, Anthony and Clay. Clay is our birthday chairperson. I don't want to, build him up too much. Please join me in affirming our statement of faith. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in our lives, God, the good omnipotence. Our daily word for today is a classic daily word from October 1946. The daily word for today is emotions. The affirmation is, I am one with God. My mind and body express God's life, love, and peace. The scripture is from Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, and it reads, guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. The reading says, much is being written and taught about the effect of emotions on the health of the body. It is not very difficult to perceive the effect of such emotions as anger, jealousy, revenge, and fear upon a person's physical well-being. Probably everyone can cite some particular instance in their lives, their own experience, when their emotional state was the direct cause of an upset physical state. If we are subject to negative emotional reactions, it is necessary to re-educate our emotions. How do we do this? Through prayer and practice. Through prayer, we learn what is true and constructive. We learn that we are one with God and that God loves and sustains us. We put the truth into practice by keeping our thoughts and words constructive, by meeting and acknowledging negative emotions if they arise, and by listening for our own true positive ideas and desires. Again, the daily word for today is emotions. And the affirmation is, I am one with God. My mind and body express God's life, love, and peace. Namaste. And now let us prepare for meditation.
walls to defend, no one against me, nothing to mend. In this moment, I need nothing at all. So I listen and answer the call. I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I forgive you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I release. I let go. I find peace.
Let me say how I'm grateful every day you are here to guide my way. Let us stay in this moment and enter into this time of guided meditation. If there's a special desire, joy, or concern on your heart, simply raise your hand, and our prayer chaplains who wear the purple stoles, they're holding the sacred space, and they will hold the truth of you, for you, and with you. You know, meditation is a special time in our service. It's one of the places where we have an interactive responsibility, a time to be an active participant in opening ourselves. So I invite you to get comfortable. Place your feet so you are grounded. Perhaps open your hands or your arms to embrace spirit, or even place them close to your heart. If closing your eyes helps you center yourself, please do so at this time. Today, we are not only going to think and reflect, but I'm going to ask you to feel. Another way that we can engage in meditation. So if you will, let's take our first deep breath. And with this breath, feel the connection, the mind-body connection. Listen to your inner voice as we go within. Now breathe again, and breathe out, and feel the connection between the physical and the spiritual world, between being both human and divine. Listen to spirit as we go within. Let's breathe again. And feel the connection between heart and soul. Find that indwelling space where perfect peace exists. Breathe once more. and feel the connection of mind, thought, and action. Affirm the divine order in your life. In Unity, we often say that prayer is when we talk to God, and that meditation is when God talks to us. So I invite you now to listen and to feel and to join us in the stillness as we interact with God omnipresent today. Return with me to our present consciousness, knowing we always have the opportunity in meditation to seek and find that alignment with spirit that helps us feel, look, and navigate life in a new way. Namaste.
Too many shadows in my room. Too many hours in this midnight. Too many corners in my mind. So much to do to set my heart right. Oh, it's taken so long. I could be wrong. I could be ready. Oh, but if I take my heart's advice, I should assume it's still unsteady. I am in repair. I am in repair. stood on the corner for a while to wait for the wind to blow down on me, hoping it takes with it my old ways and brings some brand new luck upon me. Oh, it's taken so long. I could be wrong, I could be ready. Oh, but if I take my heart's advice, I should assume I'm still unsteady. I am in repair. I am in repair. And now I'm walking through the park, and all the birds, they dance below me. Maybe when things turn green again, it will be good to say you know me. Oh, it's taken so long. I could be wrong, I could be red. Oh, but if I take my heart's advice, I should assume it's still unsteady. Oh, yeah, I'm never really ready. Oh, yeah, I'm never really ready. 'Cause I'm in repair. I'm not together, but I'm getting there. I'm in repair. I'm not together, but I'm getting there. Sing it with us, in repair. I'm in repair. I'm not together, but I'm getting there. Just bass and drums and vocals. I'm in repair. I'm not together, but I'm getting there.
John Mayer is still the king. Thank you so much. An inspirational teaching from Myrtle Fillmore, New Thought pioneer, Unity co-founder, metaphysician, teacher, and writer. Free thoughts and feelings from a collection of her writings from the early 20th century, How to Let God Help You. Because part of my dis-ease had a definite cause in my own mental attitudes, I had to grow in understanding and make definite changes to heal. The trouble did not respond to ordinary faith and prayer. I finally asked the Lord why I did not get well. I explained that I had gone all through my consciousness to see what held me. The Spirit said to me, "You have looked among your faults. Now look among your virtues." I thought that strange, but soon realized that I had tried to keep my feelings to myself, taking great pride in the fact that I never let anyone know how I felt when something displeased or hurt me. I found that I did not feel as sweet and poised on the inside as I seemed outwardly. I began to watch and to redeem this state of mind. I determined to handle all that came to me before I swallowed it and allowed it to irritate, cut, and weaken my nerves and organs. As I gained real poise and the ability to keep my thoughts and feelings truly free, I was healed and restored to strength and normal functioning.
Of all the writings that are in How to Let God Help You, which is in the bookstore, by the way, if you'd like a copy, this is one of the ones at the back of the book where Myrtle's talking about her life. Many people wanted to know how she had come about her healing process and how they could do it too. And when we consider that we are mind, body, and soul, that we are spiritual beings with radiant souls having human experiences in divine body temples, then it is kind of foolish to think that our physical being would be fully well and whole if our emotional, mental functioning weren't also radiant. And I've heard, not here, surprisingly, because I think we're pretty open here about stuff going on, but a little bit of noise, let's say, in the transom of clergy conversations about, you need to talk about mental health more in the church. You need to be talking about mental health more in the church. Are people considering their mental health in the church? I think part of that is on the idea of what kind of spiritual organization are we involved in. So let me make it abundantly clear, especially if you're newer to our practice. Our unity principles help guide the process. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in our lives, God, the good omnipotence. Nobody needs to get in a fret about the devil's going to get you, because there isn't one. Everybody, even the person who has the lawn sign that you don't like, is created in the image and likeness of God. Everybody. Our thoughts and our prayers direct our life. The thoughts and the prayers and the things that we hold in our mind guide our choices. we live the truth we know. The truth is that we are spiritual beings first. All of us. And Myrtle Fillmore, who had a tremendous healing process, had to consider not just what was going on in her body physically, but what was occurring to her body, because what she was thinking and saying and not saying and not acknowledging. And so for any of us who are on the spiritual path, even if you just stepped in this morning, join the party, we're all having a great time. You know, it's not just about Sunday morning, it's about how am I using the stuff that I'm learning all week long. That's why we call them spiritual tools. Well, your emotional well-being is a tremendous spiritual tool. And we don't always talk about it because we think, well, if I'm spiritual, then I can't ever get angry or upset or mad or frustrated or ready to kick the can down the road. Because that's not spiritual. And I am so spiritual. Look at me, look at me, look at me. And people post this on social media, which overall is really not so great for anybody's mental health, but maybe that's for another conversation. We'll see if it comes back around. But this is an ancient idea. And the writer to the Ephesians, who for you Bible scholars, most Bible scholars agree now that the Ephesian writer was not the disciple Paul, in information that he's sharing about how to live in a community with others in a spiritually mature way, he, she, they, whoever this writers were, said, be angry or disturbed. It's okay, it's real, you're a real person, but do not act negatively. Do not let the sun set on your upset. Now, you can raise your hand if you want, but how many of us have gone to bed upset about something and then been rolling around, running that conversation over and over in our head, or if we fall asleep exhausted, we're awake and the clock says 1:45 a.m. and we're like, nah, 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 nah. You know, and we're ready to just sit down with the tablet and write out a letter or an email or text of like, I'm pissed off because. And you know, there are times we're so upset that we just want to go give somebody a piece of our mind. And you know, the spiritual wisdom says, don't give them a piece of your mind. What are you going to use? But when we have that feeling that we're riled up, that we're passionate, that we're really cooking with the emotion of whatever the thing is, that is an awesome time to turn within and say, wow, self, what is up with this? And be curious. Because most of our mental health experts will tell us it really has nothing to do with the other person, what their behavior did. Remember, they're a divine child of God, maybe acting out of integrity, maybe acting in a way that is so completely bonkers to our understanding. what is it, self, that's got me going like this? And be curious. What is up with this? Because it's easy to react out here. It's easy to start off in that you did, you said, you. Well, really, the feeling that we're having is about us. It's telling us in a certain way what we value, what we love, what we want, what matters. And you might have noticed, if you've ever been in a little screaming match with another person, you have two transmitters and no receivers. Because both of you are in that place of being upset, frustrated, angry, shocked, amazed, pick your feeling. We're not putting a judgment on the feelings. We're spiritual beings having human experiences, and we get mad, sad, glad, frustrated, etc., etc., etc. And so it's powerful when we can let the spiritual part of us balance the human part and see what's going on for us. And there's a reason that if you're in any kind of group with me or meditation with me where I will say, get yourself grounded with both feet on the floor, on the carpet, in the dirt, on the grass. It doesn't matter if you live in a 10th floor high rise. If you can get your body to a place of grounding and remember to breathe. Do you notice when you get upset sometimes you're like, the emotions don't swirl as much. That's why in those murder mystery shows, they can tell when there's the so-called crime of passion. The person reacted, was ungrounded, went, and that feeling of wanting to go, if we don't get curious about what it means for us, is going in here, in our bodies. As Myrtle Fillmore says, irritating, cutting, hurting, destroying our physical well-being. To Myrtle's time, at the turn of the 20th century, it was a big deal to think about this idea that our thoughts and our emotions could affect our bodies. But there is so much science that tells us about the physiological effects. See, our bodies have their own coding system. And toxic emotions are like a nasty bug in the body. So there are times when we might call into some place and say, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sick, I don't want to go, I got a bug. Anybody ever do that? Unexpressed emotion, maybe? Because we weren't being honest with ourselves. In this week's devotional, which really goes tandem with last week's was Heal Your Body. This is Honor Your Feelings. They're in the back for you. They're online. We love you so much. We want you to be able to use them. You can dissect, if you like, some of the emotions, the feelings that you want to explore. When the Ephesian writer says, don't let the sun go down on your upset, the writer is saying to us, do not keep yourself in the dark about who you are and about what matters to you. And I would be remiss about 3 weeks from the election if I did not say to you, for your mental health that we're talking about in church this morning, that a lot of the noise out in the world is toxic to your body because you internalize it. I don't care what channel you watch. That's not really the point. The point is that the 24/7 news cycle is hurtful to your well-being. The 24/7 cycle of what's going through your feed in your social media can hurt your body. The 24/7 cycle of information that's in the world can poison you because everything is coming from outside of you. And especially if you are a sensitive person, you know who you are. It gets hard to sort out, is this my upset? Or am I just soaking it in? Is this my desire? Or does somebody else want this? And so allow me to say to you, for your physical, mental, and emotional well-being, pick a time to tune in to your channel and feeds of choice at a time after you've woken up and had your meditation practice and your breakfast. Please do not do the feeds while you're feeding your body. And do not check your feed and watch the 11 o'clock news right before you go to bed. It's not good for your physical well-being. Trust me on this, as one who in her young life cut her teeth on the news cycle. The joke my boss used to make is that she was going to bed with Ted Koppel at night. She wasn't really, but yeah. Think about the time that Myrtle was in, early 20th century. there's a lot more information now, a little more than 100 years later. But all the info in the world is not going to tell you how you feel about you. And so you have the opportunity to heal from within out by noticing, this is what I want. This is what I love. This is what matters to me. And then when there is that time to have a conversation or send the text message or send the email, we can be fully grounded with our feet on the floor. We can say what matters to us, owning it for ourselves, seeing ourselves as the divine child of God we are. In this season that can be so contentious, do yourself a healing favor and honor your feelings as the truth of you. I love you. Namaste. I'm excited. I have the purple bag. Let's see what we have. It's fall, y'all. Happy fall, Publix. Ooh, Publix. All right. You know, you got to be present to win. You got to be a member. If you would like to be a member of Unity Atlanta Church, you've been thinking about it, stay tuned. We will have a new member class coming up. It's not here. Okay. Tom Cullen is not here. Goodness, we got a lot of members. Okay. Greg Epler. Woo! Greg Epler's here. Publix, happy fall. You are so welcome. I am also grateful. I feel grateful for each of you for this opportunity as we continue this 100 years of ministry. Unity Atlanta Church, 100 years old, beginning of the 20th century. That these teachings live on and on. We are so grateful. And we are grateful for all the ways that you give of your time, your talents, your treasure, the little cards that you send us during the week, the little cartoons, the notes and voicemails, all the ways that you plug in and contribute to the goodness of the community. We are so grateful for our men's group, for our women's circle, for the congregational care team, our teams in the back who help us have sound, and our band, and all the things that are going on. And thank you for bringing yourselves to the community. Whether you give by Cash App or Venmo, or write a check and leave it in the basket, or go online, or write a pledge, or whatever way that you give, we are grateful to receive. So please join me in affirming our offering affirmation. Divine love through me blesses and increases all that I give, all that I have, and all that I receive. I give because so much has been given to me, and I am prosperous. I give because giving feels good. I gratefully give because I am generous, kind, and loving. Amen. And one more time, the soulful harmonics. Are they rocking it? And we're grateful for Jill and Joycey.
Running out of self-control, doing overload. Oh, shoulder to shoulder and push and shove. I'm hanging up my boxing gloves. I'm ready for a long vacation. Be good to yourself, well, nobody else will. Oh, be good to yourself. You're walking on a highway, caught in a crossfire. Oh, be good to yourself. When you can't give no more, they want it all, but you gotta say no. I'm turning off the noise that makes me crazy. Looking back with no regrets. To forgive is to forget. I want a little piece of mind to turn to. Be good to yourself when nobody else will. Oh, be good to yourself. You're walking a highway, caught in a crossfire. Oh, be good to yourself. Be good to yourself when nobody else will. Oh, be good to yourself. Be good to yourself when nobody else will. Oh, be good to yourself. You're walking a high wire, caught in a crossfire. Oh, be good to yourself.
Awesome job as always, guys. And we have one of the many ways you can be good to yourself, and that is with the sound bath this Thursday at 7 p.m. with Ray Andrews. Come bring your blankets, your pillows. It's a very wonderful experience. So if you need to just chill out, relax, join us for the sound bath. Next Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m., the Run Walk Club will meet at Medlock Park in Decatur. Chuck Spate, are you here? He is here. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can see Chuck. Also, next Sunday, the 27th, two things going on besides our wonderful service. The first is the Spiritual Keys to Aging Well discussion group meets in room 108. Elisha Fields is facilitating that group. She's right back there. And also, we have Trunk or Treat. This is one of the things that we do for the whole community. So please feel free to wear a costume, wear your Halloween shirt, donate candy if you can. And also, Lachey is asking anyone who is willing to kind of man a table, buy the candy, and man the table for the kids to come down and do we're actually doing trick-or-treat trail, not really out of trunks. We're gonna do it on tables under awning. So, hope that you will participate. And now, the lovely and amazing Frida Stewart. And Pat Turner, wonderful meditation. Thank you so much.
Might help if I turn the mic back on. Thank you, Pam. And now, please join me in stating our final affirmation. I honor my feelings as divine messengers, so I am healed in body, mind, and soul. And now, if it is comfortable for you, please stand as we sing, Let There Be Peace on Earth. Beautiful. And now our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever you are, God is. And we are so grateful. Yes, we are. Have a great week.